My name is Joe Montijo. I'm a senior at Fresno State, currently majoring in art and a minor in music. Originally I was born in Santa Clara, but I lived in Los Baños for about 10 years and then moved out to Madera Ranchos, and I've been there the past about 12. Well, I went to Liberty High School out in Madera Ranchos. It's like half an hour away from here. And then right after I graduated, I went straight to Fresno State. I don't have a focus yet for my major, so I'm kind of jumping around in different classes, seeing what I like the most. So I've tried painting, charcoal drawing, glass blowing here at State, which is very exciting, ceramics, digital art, and a lot of photography. So mostly I'd say photography and drawing. I definitely want to try more sculpture, more watercolor drawings. I'm experimenting with that. I was actually on the beach with a friend watching the sunrise, and I wanted to draw a rock formation that I saw. I may or may not have been a little intoxicated, so I couldn't finish the drawing, and eventually I went back and it changed into a face, and then I drew in the mountain landscape that I always end up drawing. It starts off with watercolor paint, and then I'll go over it with a black ink pen to fill in whatever shapes I see or things that I was inspired by. I'll probably go over it a little bit more in colored pencil or white gel pen to bring in some highlights, but for the most part it's almost done. This was a charcoal drawing I had that had three parts to it, revolving, it's called Love, so it's about my first breakup, my first experience with that relationship. I had Christmas lights that were still up, and there's something called long exposure where instead of taking a snapshot at a split second, the lens will stay open and it'll take it for however long you want. So I had it open and just kind of twirled around my camera on my Christmas lights. This third one was actually the one I got to show at the student art show fall 2015. So digital painting, I had a digital art class last semester. So this one was to make a landscape inspired by a famous artist. So this one was inspired by Salvador Dali. I don't know if you've seen a painting called The Great Wave, or a picture of the Japanese artist. So we had to do an appropriation and make it our own. So this one's called The Great Crave, and it's a sundae, a wave of like different ice creams. The mountain in the background's a waffle cone, sprinkles instead of foam. The painting class I got to do, our last project, the red-eyed tree frog I was talking about. That was the largest painting I've done so far. I'd like to do one that size again.